Hi, everybody. This is Vonda Guzman from All Things Spirit. You're here with me on my YouTube channel. Appreciate you all coming. Well, I've been running and dashing, doing my hours for a peer leadership coach, so I'm just doing like weekends, so I travel to do them. Then I'm up the whole weekend because, you have to be up with, the women in the house and things like that. But it's been fun and truly just God sent, just to be able to be in the presence of women when you know where you've been, and everything. And it's just beautiful. And I want to just say thank you all for joining me. It's been some rough couple of weeks here, lots of cleansing, some of it a little shocking and everything, but you take it with grace or to stay in your face. You know what I mean? And so, and when you understand where the planets are, that's the beauty of the planets. When you understand where they are, because you see that you're being helped, and you really don't even know it, you know. And so, because we're so used to being where we think we want to be, or who we are, who we know, and all that. But anyway, just take a breath with me here before I get to going. And maybe this is the first time you've had today to even take a breath or two. Like a little bit of Palo Santo. Call in the loving forces, the loving guidance of the Holy Spirit, the one power, the one presence, the great spirit, infinite intelligence, infinite wisdom, Archangel Gabriel, Michael, Sanophan, Metatron, Jesus, Mother Mary, Mary Magdalene, woo, and Mary's mother, Anna. Woo, what a wisdom woman. Calling spirit of the goddess Isis. Thank you. Mother Lakshmi. Lakshmi. Thank you. Just calling all the love, Buddha, all the wisdom. Yeah, but there's only one power and one presence, and that's the power and presence of love. So I surrender this moment over, thanking you for everybody that's getting online here and whatever it is that you know that they're ready to release and let go to you. I thank you for honoring them, honoring the energy that goes out right here, right now, to their heart, their mind, every organ, action, and function of their bodies. I thank you. Oh, this is a good time. This is good. This is good. We call it good. We call it good. Thank you so much for so much. And so be it. Well, like I said, it's been some rough rides going on around here. You know what I'm saying? But it's all good. God's neighborhood. I'm sitting a little lower, but I think I feel more comfortable. I was sitting up on a high chair. I wasn't feeling so comfortable. But anyway, it is what it is. So, we are going to be, what are we going to be talking about? Well, child, you know me. Let's see. Well, I want to talk about going with the flow. Go with the flow. Do we know how to do that by now? Some of us do and some of us don't. We have to realize we're in a world of, duality, and the polarity is always available, and people make their own choices. And the beauty of it is, yes, people are making their own choices. But the real beauty, is the choice that you make. What choices are you making? Are you making a choice to move on into the fifth dimension? Or do you want to just stay in the three dimension? See, because it's up to you. Nobody's going to make anybody do anything. Everything is being done now by our own within feeling of what we desire to do. That's called free will, and we do all have it. And so I want to just talk a little bit tonight about, how important it is to go with the flow as we move into, when you get this, the full moon would have passed Yeah, the full moon on the 12th. Yeah. But it's in Taurus. And we need to know that it is very important for us to understand what it means to value ourselves. So this is just bringing us into a higher consciousness of saying, what is it that I deserve? What is it that I value about myself? Because other people can value you, but if you don't value yourself, you can still live like a victim. Other, people can see your gifts and all, but if we don't value our own gifts and talents, we kind of like don't feel like we need to be compensated. We're often just giving too much, you know what I mean? So with Taurus, it's about our values. It's about Taurus is the second second sign of the zodiac, Taurus, and that is money, and it's an earth sign, and it's a fixed sign. So don't forget fixed. So they like money and the material world and nice things and food and earth, and they value those things, And that's a good thing. And Venus is their ruling planet. That's very beautiful because Venus is that goddess of love and all the beauty and all that. But what we want to do is we want to locate that within ourselves now. See, we want to get within ourselves now because there's no hiding place now. And as much as we like to blame everybody for our stuff, there is no blame, there is no shame. All it is a part of where we decided that we would take our soul evolution when we came here. Don't forget, your soul, okay? You're not a wretch. Your soul, okay? And we're having these human experiences. We're spirit beings having a human experience. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm a star child. All right, I love it. I think I'm a Palladian. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? Yeah. So, but loving of ourselves, coming here is very important to this planet to learn and for this to be our school. And so as we're in this Taurus energy, and of course we know the full moon holds its power into the next new moon, so, we have these couple of weeks, before that new moon comes in. But we really get to look within. We really get to look at what we value about ourselves, what we like about ourselves, what we don't like, what we think we would be better off if we made some changes in, and things like that. So these are the things that is moving us right now, saying to us to sit down. That's that Mercury retrograde. It's in retrograde until November the 20th. Mercury is in retrograde until November the 20th, and then it will still go into its shadow side until about December the 6th. Okay? So we need to realize what's going on now because it's slowing us down and some experiences are happening. Now, normally, people don't like Mercury in retrograde, but this Mercury in retrograde actually did last longer, and this Mercury in retrograde is actually a very big one that will bring us great openings. It's bringing us great openings. This Mercury in retrograde is really bringing us some beautiful openings. And so all we have to do is accept where we are and what's going on. That's why I say go with the flow is what we need to call this tonight. Just go with the flow. And when things are happening, let's take some breaths. And I had an experience last week, and I really, the first initial part of it, but then after I looked at it and looked at how many times I've witnessed this scene, I said, you know what? No accidents. It's just giving you a bigger choice now. And I chose love. I chose love. And it was so beautiful how it just, like you say, the blessings of God just was chasing me down and it was overtaking me. It overtook me. And then love just, whoa. And then you can look and you can say, oh, wow. Well, that's done. Well, I've decided to transcend it. Instead of, what just happened? No accidents in the universe. Perfect timing. Everything is in divine order. So if you're going through something on your job, in your marriage, in your family, with your siblings, with your friends, or anything that you may be going through, believe me, it is not a mistake. And it is not for naught. Anything that love is handling will bind itself, will keep itself. But things that are not, and things that you've been going over and over and over and over, and putting that love in there and just, oh yeah, well, it's better now. The love is really flowing. And then he said, wait a minute. See, because we can't live from the facade anymore. The facade is over. I think I mentioned that on October 31st, taking off the mask. Yeah, and the Halloween. Because once we take these masks off this time, baby, they are off. Got me? And so this is the beauty of where we are now. We are in a place now that we can go with the flow by not having blame, by not having shame, but having wisdom, having divine wisdom, looking at ourselves in a place of love, saying, is that me? Was that me? Or what was that? And looking at it, being discerning, and looking at it and watching yourself, And Michael said that, I'm looking at the man in the mirror. Yeah. Asking him to change his ways. So, if you want to see the world a better place, take a look at yourself and make that change. Look within. How do we do that? Now, let me say something about this full moon. Sit out there and get yourself a moon bath, honey. Yeah, get yourself a moon bath. Sit out there. I was looking out my window earlier, and the moon was right there behind. I said, thank you, Moon Mother, you got my back. And it's just about 5:38 Tuesday morning. And this is actually Monday night because I'm recording these early because I have to travel again tomorrow, and I just got home last night. So, it's been like that. So, what we want to do is we want to locate that place within ourselves, wherever that burning desire is. Because there's a burning desire in each and every one of us now. And the universe knows it. And so the universe is going to bring to us a gift. There are many of us who are on our way to receiving a gift. Now, you can have a burning desire within, but the one thing we can't do is say, I want it like this. I want it like that. I want it like that. Because things that are happening now, it's going to be very different. They're going to be very different. And then the way that they are going to happen is going to be very different. And then something else altogether different may be happening. So we need to go with the flow. That's what we need to do. We need to be going with the flow. Now, the other wonderful thing of it is that when we go with the flow with love, we have to go with the flow with love. Now, I don't have my scripture thing over, but, I like that one that Paul talks about, that love that is kind, kind, patient, not puffed up, does not seek its own, does not hold a grudge, this type of love, the love with compassion, because, I can see when something's going on, I can see it, and it causes me to have compassion for myself and for the other person. But the spirit of discernment will also help you to understand the whole situation, and where you can look at it and you can pray and you can say, I forgive. And if I've done any harm to anybody, I ask to be forgiven, And if you have to go to somebody and say, please, I'm sorry, just forgive me, I apologize, I'm really, But the thing of it is that when we do this, and I heard T.D. Jakes say, it was on 2 years ago on Facebook, it was a service of his, and he said, I don't mind, forgiving. He said, but I don't let you keep coming back up in here unless when you can acknowledge and say, yes, I did that, and I'm really, really sorry about it. Didn't mean to. He said, because I don't want to let you come back and then you do that again and again because you don't even see where you did anything, because I've never made you come up front and even say that you did it. So what we're doing there is working with the spirit of love, and we don't have to be puffed up, don't have to be right. I don't want to be right, I want to be happy. I like being happy, and so we don't want to say right and wrong. We just say, well, a lot of us are going through closing out our karmic. We're closing out karmic. We're closing out ancestral traumas and dramas that we no longer need. That's being closed out now. So that's why, a lot of things may be going on in your families now, and some things in your relationships. Whoever you're dealing with a lot that you've been dealing with probably for a while, and that stuff is closing on out. And let it close out. But do it in love. You don't have to hate and mistreat and cuss people out and call them all kinds of names. I don't use a lot of cuss words. Once in a while I say something. Every once in a blue moon, I don't feel the need to use that type of language. But there once upon a time, a buddy of mine said I was dating. He saw me some years later, and he talked to me. He said, "Girl, I've been talking to you for 2.5, 3 hours. You have not used one foul word." I said, "Oh, man, I changed that. That changed with me in 1984 when my life was changed by the power of the Holy Spirit. All that stuff was changed. It just went, bam." I say, boy, I see people struggling with things. All that stuff just went, bam. I still had to work within, to keep it, like the Christ said, you got to keep that stuff out, you got to put something else new in you. So I daily go to the grind with that. And this is what is expected of us if we want to be changed and stay. I don't have to go back on nothing, okay? Because I fill myself with the light. I fill myself with healthy affirmations. I fill myself with love. I fill myself with joy. And the joy of the Lord is my strength. So when we work with that energy, because this is energy, this is cosmic energy at work now. Even from the full moon going into the galactic center, going into the November the 18th. Now I was praying the other day, and I was into a deep prayer thing the other day. I heard November 18th for me, but they said the Galactic Center, November the 19th, so we're going to go with that. And, everybody's different, but about 8 a.m. in the morning, we'll deal with that one. And it's a ray event because it's in Jupiter. Let me see, and it takes Jupiter 12 years to go around the cycle, so it's 27 degrees not Jupiter, Sagittarius. It's in Sagittarius. And, of course, Jupiter is in Sagittarius until about December the 6th. Okay, so, but it's associated with the cosmic consciousness, because that's where we're going. We're moving into more of the cosmic consciousness, okay? And this brings an expansion because Jupiter expands. It makes everything bigger and bigger and bigger. That's why when Jupiter, is in certain signs, they say, but listen now, if you're drinking, you better cut back. Because Jupiter is going to expand it and make it bigger and bigger. Till it just, you look around one day, you're like, I need a drink. So be careful about that. Because what is this cosmic galactic center is coming in is to give us a bigger understanding of the bigger picture that is about to we're moving into now. And it's for our learning. It's for our understanding. Because as we're moving into the new heaven and the new earth, we don't need to be regurgitating old stuff over and over. And we don't need to keep going through the old stuff that we've been going through for years and years. So this gives us a new understanding. It helps us to learn. So that's what we're doing. We're learning now. We're getting a broader understanding of what's possible. We're able to look beyond the human understanding, because it's beyond that. What we're about and moving into now is beyond the human understanding. I think it's a scripture, I'll give you peace that surpasses all human understanding or something. So we're coming into that type of energy, Isn't that fun? That's fun for me. And And it takes us out of the humanness, where we just looking on the everyday surface stuff, And Taurus, like I said, they like material and everything. But what Spirit is saying now is that we can have all of that as we come into ourselves in that place of love. Seek first the kingdom and all that's good stuff. The right stuff. The love stuff. And everything else shall be added unto you. Hey, boo. Added unto you, boo. I love that when they say, I love you, boo. Especially when they don't love you, boo. That is something, isn't it? And so when we look into ourselves, we're looking into a bigger picture now of ourselves. So people may be thinking of you like that, or she's like that, and he's like that, but they can say anything they want. When we're doing our inward work, it's going to show up. I guarantee you. It is about, how they say the it is about to hit the fan. But I'm not going to say the it. I'm going to say the good is about to hit the fan, baby. Yay, 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 yada, yada. That kind of fan. And you're going to look around and you're going to be shocked of where Spirit is taking us. Because, we have our mind and our ideas and blah, 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 blah. But then again, you got to deal with Sag. So, Sag has a lot to do with learning, understanding, philosophy, traveling, has a lot to do with traveling, has a lot to do with education. Big abundance is coming in, spiritual laws. It's just like a big download that is coming. And just look at your own chart, if you have your chart, and see where Sagittarius is at 27 degrees. Then you will know around this time, November the 18th, 19th, you will know because it's coming at you. And I've got a couple good friends, and they just really, it's coming at them. Bam, 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 bam. But they deserve it. They deserve it. I deserve it. You deserve it when you're doing this inward work. See, we're not talking about those who want to stay in 3D. We're talking about those who've actually worked because they knew that they needed to make a change. See, when you know that you need a change, then you can make a change. Now, some people, they don't know they need a change. They don't. They just feel like it was their mama's fault and their daddy's fault. And then that other person's fault that did that. And somebody else's fault. And somebody else's fault. So they don't feel that they need a change. So they never go into a mode of humility. They're always puffed up. This is me. And stuff like that. I'm trying to get me a little bit closer here, can I? Yeah. Just puffed up. Gonna do it their way and see it their way. But when you pray for the eyes of the infinite spirit, the ears of the infinite spirit that speaks volumes of wisdom into you, just speak it to me when I'm sleeping tonight. Speak something inside of me. Speak something inside of my heart. Speak something inside of my mind. Speak something inside of my spirit, that I may be awakening in a joyous mode, that I can awaken realizing that this is a brand new day and a brand new moment in time, and that I actually have the right. I actually have the right to be here in this moment in time. I'm actually in a body, and a healthy body at that. And if it ain't all that healthy, I can help you. Oh, yay to the hay. because this is about our health too in this time. It's about finding ways. I had one of my clients get in touch with me and say, God, thank you for what you had me to do. I'm feeling so much better. So much better. My meditation is better. And bumpty 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 bump. And this is what it's all about. That's why I say to you guys, you better, think about how you want to deal with your body and not better, but it would be a good idea. I don't like to use the word better and should. You ain't got to do jack or Jill or go up the hill. No, you don't have to do any of that. All you have to do is be love and expression. All you have to do is let love be your way. All you have to do is celebrate yourself every day in every way. Everything in my life, in my world, and in my affairs just keeps getting better and better. And better and better. And better and better and better and better and better and better and better. Affirm your life. Affirm yourself. There's a will in you. And there's no better will. I always say, I'd rather be in your will, my Creator, than to be in anybody's will on this earth. Because the Creator's will, I could take that with me from glory to glory, from lifetime to lifetimes to lifetimes. Now, you can leave me a will if you want to, but I know it's just going to last me in this lifetime. But the Creator's will would take you from glory to an even greater glory, to an even greater glory. That you can live, move, and have your being in your saneness. Because I'm looking around, I'm looking around, I'm like, where is all this mental illness coming from? And then I was out of town last week and saw a couple of things on TV. And I'm like, why are they doing this on TV? Why do they have TV? But I'm just not into it. So I'm different. Yay. Thank you. I used to say, well, you sure different. But now, yay. Thank you. I don't need to see no shoot 'em up, bang, bang, blood slinging, rope hanging. I don't need to see all that. I want peace. I want to be able to sleep. I don't need to be involved in all that drama and cussing people out and talking about folks and, to me, I'm seeing a new world and I want to be in it. I guess I'm in it, some of us. But there's a whole lot more coming. If you want to be here, you're going to have to really go deep within and look deep within. You're going to have to become your own best friend. Yes, your own best friend. You're going to have to become that. You're going to have to regulate your thoughts. For as a man thinketh, as a woman thinketh, so is he. As she continues to think, so he shall continue to be. So you got to come into the feminine energy. That's where we're shifting. That's this galactic center. And even after that, something else is coming. I'm not going to talk about it now. But this month of November, baby, for me, I feel it's the month of miracles. I really do. I feel it's the month of miracles. I feel things have happened in me. I've been up and moving and doing and not missing a beat. Even if I'm not getting that much, but I'm not missing a beat. And everything is just, and I don't have the fears and the this and the that and the dee da da da. And I don't care about what you think about me, really. Because really, I know how you see me must be how you see in yourself. And if it's good, then hallelujah. If it's not good, then I guess fool ya. They say I ain't no sleep, so I'm going to get to giggling. So let me get on off here. But I just want to share this with you because you might feel a little odd before then. You know, we may feel a little odd. Now, this week coming in with the 12th, 13th, that's Wednesday. 14th is Thursday. You might feel a little odd there. Something may happen, but just take some breaths and all. And, you know, some people may be, getting a shock. Some relationships may go zap, just like some things are just, but most of the things that are going to happen, basically you already know. You already feel it inside and you already know it. You know it. But you just plan it on through. But that's part of going with the flow. So you're in the right place at the right time doing the right thing. But realize one thing for sure. There's only one power and one presence. And as we walk into that power and presence and love and gratitude and compassion and understanding and in wisdom and in consciousness of each other, life is going to come and going to say, hey, partner, they're going to partner up with you. Things going to start coming in. Yay! Some things you know about, some things you didn't. Going to shock you into a nice, whoo, glory. So I love you all. Now, I have a song that I did some time ago, and I keep thinking about putting it out there so people can get it, because the name of it's called I Want to See a Deeper Love. I'm not going to play the whole thing, but it's a song I wrote years and years ago because I was like, and it's called Look, Vonda, I want to see a deeper love in you. Okay? I don't want this drama. So I guess the song, it could be about 10 years old or more. I would love to put it out one day. So I have to see how we're going to do that. So many things are coming up that it wouldn't shock me. My music is still a big part of my life. I'll never stop singing. It's a big part of my life. I'm an artist, a performer, I'm a writer, and everything that I do, it will have a place for that. And I don't mind writing newer stuff or doing some different things. I don't mind any of that, but it's part of my life. I was born to do this. And I was born to do what I'm doing now. And that's sharing my love with you. So this is All Things Spirit. And please like. And please share. And please subscribe. Yeah, and hit that bell. That's what I keep forgetting. Subscribe. And if you want to leave a comment, please comment. But when we subscribe and like and things, they say it opens up for us to get into the YouTubes, to get on this, whatever that little role is. Now, I'm just coming out of some computer classes. I haven't really studied a lot of YouTube stuff. It's just so much going on. But I'm going to get those things taken care of so I can learn more. Learning, But I just said, Vonda, you have to stop and take a breath. And, you have to stop and sleep and relax. Relax. I got home last night, relaxed in that bathtub, and went to sleep. And woke up, I was like, oh my God, the water was warm, the Epsom salt, and I forgot to put a stone in there, but I always put a stone in my tub too. So if you got some stones, put one nice size one in your tub with you, and all. And during this full moon, go out and take a moon bath, okay? And you can still take it 3-4 days, 5 days after the moon, but you can still take a moon bath. The energy is there, okay? And so I love you guys. I'm going to see if I can put this song on. Uh-oh. What'd you do, Vonda? You waited too long. Da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da. A-bee-ba-ba-ba. Da-dee-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da. Give me 1 minute. I think I got it. I think. Wait a minute, y'all. I think I got this. Okay? Put my seed. Uh-oh. It says play again. Oh, no. Here it is. Okay. So let me just put the speakers up here. And so I hope they're not too loud. But, let me see. Let me turn them off. Oh, no. That's off. So let me just turn it up to here. If I feel it's too loud, I'll turn it down.
wanna see a deep love, a deep love. Yeah, it can be scary when you know that you need a change. Stop all that negative thinking and get your mind rearranged. Well, it's all up to you to let the sun shine.
Come on, clap with me. Be happy, baby.
Nobody can take it from you. No, nobody can take it. And no, you can't fake it.
Faking's over.
You got to let love shine through. That's why I wanna see a deep love, deep love. Oh yeah, a deep love, deep love. I said I want to see a deep love in your eyes, a deep love in your eyes.
Turn up, baby. Turn us up.
So how you gonna make it when it's getting mighty hard to take it? Mighty, mighty hard. And you can no longer fake it. But the power's inside of you to change. Dear love in your eyes.
Power's inside of you.
I wanna see a dear love in your eyes. A dear love in your eyes. Woo!
Come on, rock with me.
A deep love
Oh, you better rock.
in your
When you get up in the morning, look in the mirror, tell yourself.
a deep love.
Then say this.
Then how you gonna make it when it's getting mighty hard to take it? And you can no longer fake it, but the power's inside of you to change. Come on.
I want to see a deeper love in me. Every day. Every way. A deeper love.
I know you can make it. It seems like I'm taking, cause you got the power to claim your own destiny.
You got the power to claim your own destiny.
I know you can make it.
But you got the power to claim your own destiny. I love you. Sweetness to everybody, and everything is in divine right order. I don't care what the seeming appearances may be. So, love yourself and love me. And thank you for this honor to come and just be with you today. It feels good. I miss you all when I'm not here. And I say, Vonda, make sure you do at least 2 a week. So I'm hoping that this is something that will give you the strength and a little boost, because I'm about the cosmic boost today. Mwah.